Get in the car, I said, she grabbed my hand. Girls rescue, met the bar, witness said, tears fled the head, I'm waiting, I guess she tweet, I guess she confess, she thinking less, not drinking less. Bathroom says, best it gets, spontaneous, our stereotype, put to rest tonight. Imagine, believe, and achieve, it works. Skyline as I rise like fireworks. Smell through the bad, don't touch my purse.
Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to this edition of the After the Storm. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark, and man, talking about the Thunder and their horrible loss tonight to the Houston Rockets. Part of being a good team is you got to beat the teams you're supposed to beat. And when we talked about the game tonight, today on the show, the Unpopular Hour, which it's my daily live stream, we talked about that. Myself and Drew Henthorne of HuskerDrewPicks.com. We talked about that, and it was a horrible loss for the Thunder. I mean, Drew and I talked about it. I was like, I was really worried. But part of the problem with the Thunder is that when we start, I mean, we just don't, for whatever reason. I just don't. This is why I say we need a different coach. When you get into the point where you get out of your normal things and the normal things you do, you have got to, not go in and shoot threes. I mean, we shot 43 3-pointers today. That's inexcusable. Okay? 43 3-pointers today. That's just inexcusable. It's frustrating to me because I just don't know. I just don't know what to say to it because of the simple fact that it's like we're right there. You know what I'm saying? We're right there. We're missing inside presence because we just get out rebounded. Muscala, I'm sorry, dude. Don't put him on the free throw line when there's a rebound. When there's the opposing team is shooting a free throw, he cannot rebound the ball under pressure. It cost us last year. It's over and over. And this year, he is a shooter. That's what he does. But if you count him to play defense, if you want him to rebound, he just on the offensive side, he just can't get it done on the free throw line. It frustrates the hell out of me when he's in the. I'm like, what? It just. And we're joined by my guy Drew Henthorne of HuskerDrewPicks.com. Brother. I mean,
yeah,
terrible loss, man. Terrible loss.
I mean, is it me? Is Houston a bad matchup for OKC? I guess I don't watch enough Houston basketball.
We're 0-2 against them.
Yeah,
in there. But Drew, the thing is this: we have two glaring problems. One, our coach can't corral us when we can go off the reservation shooting three. We shot 43 threes today. 43.
Yeah, unless you're Golden State, 43 threes isn't going to win.
I mean, it's just like instead of him staying in there, Jay Will stepped in, started the game, did not play the whole rest of the first half. I'm like, You're playing Jang, you're playing Baisley, you're playing Kendrick. I mean, dude, we're getting out rebounded, and the one guy we got who's physical, you don't have him in the game?
Yeah.
It's just frustrating. But anyway, the Thunder fall to them 112-106. By the way, great pickup for you. You did win that pick tonight. You did call it, taking the Rockets tonight. What was it, 5?
Yep, 5.5.
Yep. So you got that win tonight, but the Thunder fall to 24-27. The Rockets improved to 13-38, and 2 of their wins are against the Thunder.
Yep, worst team in the league.
And you look at the Thunder. 2 of their 27 losses have been to the Rockets. That's just ridiculous. The Thunder were 9-5 in January. 6 wins against teams who are all in the playoffs.
Yep.
Okay? And then you start out. So we start out the game with SGA Josh, Isaiah Joe, Jay Will, and J-Dub, Drew's boy Jay Will. And, I'm looking at it. I mean, we start selling from threes from right off the bat. I'm like, dude. And then SGA, Drew, they're so long inside.
Yep.
The Rockets, they're so long inside that it bothers SGA.
They're young, and they're a young team too. So
Yeah,
I'm
they're the
sure that.
second youngest. We're the
Yeah.
youngest. They're the second youngest team in the
Yeah.
league. But it's just they're so long inside that when SGA tries to go to the basket, he's got three guys 6'9" or better with long arms.
Mhm.
And we're 6'8", 6'8", 6'8" that can't jump, and they've got 6'9", 6'10" who can jump.
Yep.
It's just frustrating to me. But we started selling for threes. We were not focused the whole game, the whole first quarter especially. And what do you and I talk about? Getting off to a good start. The coach goes, we need to get off to good starts. Well, start good people in the second and fourth quarter. If you want to get off to a damn good start the right people in the second and fourth quarter. It
Yeah,
frustrates me.
he seems to lose the focus of the team
Right.
fairly easy
Fairly quickly.
for
And
whatever reason. I don't know why, but they seem just to kind of lackadaisical at sometimes in big moments, and just like we said the other night, missing layups in big spots, and they just didn't play well tonight. They didn't look like they came to play. Kind of thought they could roll
yeah,
the ball out on the floor since they played some tough teams well. Thought they could roll the ball out on the floor and started reading the clippings and got it handed to them.
right. My keys to the game, as we talked about today, were the Thunder to get off to a good start. Did not do that. Play within ourselves. We did not do that. Take care of the basketball. We did that. Don't play to
Mm-hmm.
their level. We did not do that. We did not do that.
Yep.
Dude, they were terrible shooting the ball tonight. Terrible shooting the ball. And SGA just
They
couldn't
shot
score.
it about as well as North Carolina did.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about them later. But in the first quarter, the Thunder were down 34-25. The Rockets were 1 for 7 from three.
Mm.
1 for 7 from three. 54% from the field, 16 rebounds, 22 points in the paint. They were just killing us with offensive rebounds. But the difference between us rebounding and them rebounding, we're rebounding, passing it out, shooting threes. They're going back and scoring inside in the paint.
Yeah, and that's just not Oklahoma City's game. Oklahoma City's game is the penetration that will feed into the open threes.
Right.
When Gilchrist is hitting that little pull up leaner and touch little sneaky shots in the lane, and then Giddy's driving the lane, they're following up dunks. That's their game. Their game is not come down, pass it around 4 times, and jack a three.
Right. Well, one period, Trey Mann shot it 3 consecutive times, 2 of the 3 with threes. I'm just like, and that's the problem with Trey. He knocks down a couple shots, all of a sudden he just thinks he's in a heat check, and he just starts shooting. And it's like, dude, that's why they don't play you now. Because
Yep.
you make a couple shots and then you come back and you shoot, you miss. You grab, you shoot, you miss again. You grab, you shoot. I'm like, dude, just bring the ball out and let's run a set. It's just frustrating. The Thunder were 3 for 10 from 3 in the first quarter. 3 for 10. I mean, it's just hard to watch. 34% from the field, 8 rebounds, only 10 points in the paint. 2 turnovers. Rockets outscoring the Thunder 12-6. It was just
your PIP stat didn't work out tonight.
No, because the Thunder normally, dude, it's the if you compared this stat versus the Golden State Warriors, you'd be like, wait, what? And it's simply because we get into this shooting three instead of him going stop. The next person shoots the three, you come and sit next to me. He continues to allow him to shoot. And it's just frustrating to me. So, started the second quarter, Drew. He starts, it's 25-34. He starts Will, Kendricks Williams, Baisley, Josh, Trey Mann, and Jang. He's playing Jang. I'm like, dude, the guy is not ready. Okay? He's not ready. Yeah. He's just not. But you can't continue to play him and go, we're going to force him. And that's part of, what was it somebody said once, Drew, that when you're a first-round pick, you get more chances than anybody else?
Sure you do.
And I understand, but dude, he's young.
You got to see if you're gonna. How many more picks are you gonna waste? Are you gonna make a move off him? Are you gonna keep that first rounder in your system? Are you gonna put him in summer league? Are you gonna how many more chances are you gonna give him? They're gonna give him every benefit of the doubt.
Every benefit.
and then you're going to move on from him, obviously.
Well, I think he's young, and I get that.
Mm.
I mean, he's what, 19, 20? I mean, I understand that, but he's not ready. And when this is my thing. This is why my
it's almost
boy,
like he needs to be in G League, probably.
yes, he needs to stay in G League. He needs to spend his whole time in G League and bring him up. But he plays way too many minutes. I'm like, okay, Jay Will is killing him. Okay, talking about Jalen Williams from Arkansas, killing him. He starts and he doesn't play the rest of the first half. I'm like, bro, they're killing us on the offensive boards, and you keep Muscala, you keep Baisley, and you keep Jang in the game, and Kendricks Williams. Dude, we're little. They're killing us. And it's just frustrating to me to watch. But
now they play Houston back to back, right?
Yep, we play them again Saturday at home to keep from being swept by the Rockets. It's just, but anyway, we start the second quarter, and we start moving the ball, and then that's when Trey Mann starts getting hot. Okay?
Yep.
And then all of a sudden he went into a heat check, and we're down 38-42 with 8:16 to go. And he gets into a heat check, and it's like, bro, you're knocking down a couple shots. That's great. Now, don't keep shooting the ball when you miss. Hey, look, we're in the game. Now it's about being smart. You got 2 offensive rebounds. Take care of the ball. Let's set it back up. Let's just not keep trying to shoot the ball. And it just killed us, dude. And then it was 44-45 with 6 minutes to go. He subs in Aaron Wiggins. He does not put SGA into the game, Drew.
Yep.
Until we're down 46-52 with 4 minutes and 27 seconds.
Yeah, and then you've lost the momentum. You've lost a little whatever kind of little run you had.
I mean, 44-45. You've caught up to him. You've got the run, and you don't put your best player in the game. It's like my boy Nimoy Jones said. He is Eminem. He is a minutes manager. He's not a manager of the game. He tried that the other night starting the SGA, and you and I talked about that, how they used to do that with Kobe, the Lakers. Started playing the whole third quarter, start him the fourth quarter, get him a couple minutes in there, and then pull him out. But in this case, they don't do that with SGA. They play these other guys, and I'm like, dude, the lineups you put in there, he costs us 6 to 8 points a game, Drew. He just does with his lineups. And I was talking to my guy, they go, well, but I said, he costs us games. We win in spite of him, not because of.
Yeah.
And I said, you've got to change your mindset. But putting SGA, now you're down 6, and you put him into the game. It's 44-45 with 6 minutes to go. And they go on a 7-2 run, then you put him in the game. I'm like, I just really don't understand it. I really don't. And my thing is this, Drew, no Jay Will, he's killing them. They can't guard him. He's physical. And he doesn't get any minutes, Drew. Doesn't get any minutes. I know that's your boy. And the more they play him, Drew, the more I like him. And I'm like, why are you not playing him more? I just don't get it.
Yep.
Halftime stats, Drew. Rockets up 67-58. They are 3 for 13. They've only taken 13 threes, 49% from the field, which means they're killing us. 40 points in the paint. They're the worst. They lead the league in turnovers in the NBA. They've only got 4 turnovers at halftime. Where the hell is our defense? Oh, that's right. We're sitting there watching instead of moving our feet. Thunder, 8 for 24. We got 24 threes. Man, it's ridiculous. 37% from the field, 25 rebounds, 22 pips, 4 turnovers. We've outscored them 30-26 from 3. It's just very, very frustrating. And when you talk about that, it's just like North Carolina and Duke. You talked about Duke last night. Looking ahead, what happened? They got beat. Or they won the game, but they're looking ahead to North Carolina. North Carolina tonight. What did they do? Play like crap. And you call that too.
Got beat. Shot 31% from the field, 19% from 3, missed 11 free throws. Their 2 best players combined for 6 for 25 from the field. I mean, tell me they weren't looking ahead.
No,
I mean,
it's not. They were. You called it. You even said
yeah.
it. You called it. And it's just the Thunder, dude. It's like but once again, Drew, they're young. But it's like Golden
But
State.
I won't talk about the hack that happened at the buzzer. You
Yeah.
don't need to see it up
Okay.
there.
Well,
Ridiculous.
I'm just saying it's like Golden State. You had Mark Jackson. They had back-to-back wins, but he wasn't the guy to get them to where they needed to go. And
Well,
somebody,
maybe something in the water because Golden State got beat tonight too. So
yeah. Oh, did they?
yeah, T-Wolves beat them.
Dude, I tell you what, that just makes it. And we're gonna go over the bracket. We're gonna go over here in a minute. The so you can kind of keep us up to date. Who lost, who won. When we're gonna do the West and who beat who. But anyway, it's halftime, so we got to do our sponsors. I want to thank our sponsors. Collaborative Logic. If you have any needs for any computers or software written to help your office run smoother, they can do that, as well as website design. They're perfect at that, as well as if you need they have a program that can be set up if you want to go online and you need some things set up as far as bids. People can go in and see what it's going to cost them. They have software for that. SRB and my guy Mark Long, if you have any engineering, surveying, or planning, I can't even say that. Engineering, surveying, or planning, they love to be behind the scenes. Our guy Jose Fierro, the Bronco lover, who is just riding high right now because of the Sean Payton hire at Oak Grove Trucking. Don't say it, Drew. I'll have your shirt. And then, of course, Greg and Max Nafee always have my back. Last but not least, YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. Sorry about that. Excuse me. That's your pick. I'm used to not having you on. Equal housing, they're an equal housing lender, member of the FDIC. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or you can go in and see our boys.
Yeah, go in there and see Joe Horn, Nathan Taylor. Go in there and see Carson. Go see the Horn Man. I mean, you got to get there for two to see Kent, but everybody else is there.
You are just wrong on so many levels right there.
Ken gets there. He gets there at 5 a.m. from what I'm told. So.
Oh, is that what it is? He gets there. So he doesn't have breakfast with Randy at the spot at 6:30.
Coffee shop.
Yeah, the coffee shop. Dude, they have good breakfast over there, though, man. Whenever I go there, Randy goes, hey, anytime you want to, I said, bro, I'm not getting up to drive to Yukon and have breakfast. I'm not doing that, bro. Yeah, you need to come to Oklahoma City. I'll meet you halfway or something. There's that breakfast spot right there on 10th before you get to MacArthur. It's right there on the south side of the street between Meridian and MacArthur. There's a little, what is Villa? I guess it's a Villa in MacArthur. Boy, they've got a good little spot over there. Man, it's delicious. There's no quiet. I don't mind meeting him there, but yeah, I'm not.
What was the name of the little breakfast place used to be there where now it's a freaking like a motor hotel, but there used to be a breakfast spot right there on Main Street. I can't remember the name. My granddad used to go there.
Yeah, that was the one like the cavern was right there on the corner, right across from where Brahms is.
Yep. What was the name of it?
I don't remember, but I hated going there because whenever Randy and I got called in there, it was bad.
You were getting browbeat.
It was bad. And him smoking cigarette after cigarette after cigarette. Smoke a cigarette, put it down. Smoke a cigarette, put it down. Man.
With all the windows up in an '86 Lincoln.
With the telephone in it. I'll never forget that. I'm like, they have car phones with the rotary dial in it. That rotary dial just drove you crazy watching that thing. So, but anyway, back to the Thunder. In the start of the third quarter, the Thunder are down 58-67. You start out with your regular lineup, which, of course, is SGA, Josh, J. Will. They start Wiggins and J-Dub this time. So they start Wiggins instead of Isaiah Joe. Kind of liked what I did that. But this was the thing, Drew. In the first half, the Thunder, in threes. Mann had shot 5, Muscala had shot 4, and K. Will had shot 4.
Yep.
That's 13 of your threes right there. And their guys are just launching them.
They got to get rid of Muscala, dude. He's not doing anything. He's just a suit. I mean, he might as well just be taking notes. I don't know what he does.
Dude, if he can knock down shots, he's great. But other than that, he can't defend. He can't rebound.
He doesn't even shoot anymore, hardly.
He did tonight. We'll go over what his stats are tonight, but for the most part, dude, we were selling for jumpers coming out in the third quarter, but the Rockets' length, Drew, they're so long. I mean, they're just long. But I'm looking at the Thunder. I'm like, guys, come on, somebody guard somebody. It was frustrating to watch. It was very frustrating to watch. But we did clean up on the defensive rebounds. And, the thing was this is that we stopped watching and we started moving our feet, start pushing off. And then we're up 76-75 with 4:22 to go. You've got SGA, Josh, Kendricks Williams, Isaiah Joe, and Wiggins. And I tell you what, we locked them down. We were hustling for the ball. We were, we were cleaning up the defensive rebounds. We were moving our feet on D, doing everything that we had to do. So at the end of the third quarter, okay, it's 84-86. Excuse me, 81-80. Okay, with a minute 38 seconds left. And we're up 86-84, and Muscala can't rebound.
Huh.
They miss the offense, and I'm like, he frustrates me. They pull him out right away, and I'm just like, how much do you not know what your strengths of your players are?
Yep.
He can't, Drew, he can't rebound.
His only job to me is if
he's a shooter.
And you need some threes, he needs to go stand in the corner and get ready when SGA drives the lane and kicks it out to him.
Yep, or at the top of the key.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
If you can't do that, then you might as well not be on the team.
Yeah, I just don't. If he's not knocking down threes, why is he in there? And then Isaiah Joe was trying to shoot too many threes. He got into that mood he was missing. I think he was 1 for 5 tonight. It's just
they were so big. I mean, the game was close. They just needed to run their offense.
Yes, and that's the thing. Play within themselves. They did not do that. The only thing we did tonight of my keys to the game was we took care of the basketball. That was it. That was it. Didn't do anything else. And you and I talked about it. You've got to get off to good starts. But based on who he starts the quarter with determines on how well. And the second and fourth quarters, because of the lineup that he starts with, and that's what I've been preaching over and over and over, is that he costs us 6 to 8 points a game because of who he has. And it's so funny. I can't listen to our guy, what's his name? I can't even think of his name now. I just can't even listen to their broadcast.
Oh yeah, he's terrible.
I can't listen to him.
No,
it's not him. It's the other one. Michael Cage. Dude, I can't listen to him, Drew. I just can't. I'm like, he is such.
Where'd Cage play college basketball? UNLV.
I think that's where he played.
Yeah.
But dude, beast of a basketball player.
Yeah.
I mean, he was, but announcer. I'm like, you.
They whine a lot too. They whine a lot,
God, dude.
Yeah,
it's like to me,
boy. They're hard to listen to on the radio.
Oh, they're hard to know on TV. That's what I'm saying. They're on the broadcast for the Bally's broadcast for the Thunder. And even when we were good, it was like, I can't listen to that guy. Please turn on ESPN when we're on different channels. I want anybody. I can't. I'd rather listen to the radio.
I'd rather not listen to it at all and just have it on the screen.
Yes, but I just can't. It's just frustrating to me, man. I just can't do it, Drew. But anyway, the end of the third quarter, the Rockets are up. The Thunder are up 86-84. We came all the way back, got lucky at the end. Those last 13 seconds. The Rockets are now.
I thought they were going to turn it on there and kind of pull away, but no.
Yeah, well, I mean, we did what we're supposed to do in the third quarter. Because, like I told you, we lead the NBA in the third quarter scoring. And we just do. We are pretty what did we we outscored them 28-17 in the third quarter to take the lead. 28-17. Anyway, the Rockets were 3 for 16 from 3, 45% from the field, 44 rebounds, 54 pips, 11 turnovers. OKC, on the other hand, we've shot 33 threes at the end of the third quarter. That's how many you're supposed to shoot in a game. I said I prefer us, and I've said this all year, I don't want to shoot over 28, 29, maybe 30 max threes in any game. And right now we're 11
Well, I mean, and just look at who you got shooting. I mean, that tells you right there how many threes you need to be putting up a game.
Yep.
You got maybe 3, 4 guys that you trust really to shoot, that even need to be shooting threes, honestly. Let's be honest. and those guys need to be shooting about 6 or 7 a game.
Yep.
I mean,
But the problem is that once a couple guys start shooting, then they all start shooting.
Mm.
That's what happens. Okay, and then when SGA is not scoring like he wasn't tonight, then everybody else takes it on themselves. Oh, I got to make a play. Oh, I've got to make a play. Oh, I've got to make a play. They're not capable of making plays. They're just not. They're just not capable of it. They're not good enough. But anyway, the Thunder 11 for 33, 39% from the field. 39%. 39. 38 rebounds. We're getting out rebounded by 6. Points in the paint. We got outscored by 20. 54 to 34. Like I said, took care of the basketball. 6 turnovers to 11. Bench scoring, OKC 34. Rockets 28. It's just But Drew, pip point, my favorite stat, by 20. We never get that's nobody does that to us. The Nuggets don't do it to us. The Sixers didn't do it to us. The Bucks didn't do it to us.
Again, that is going to be a reflection of the coach. You're playing down to your competition.
Yep.
I mean, they should have gone out there and dominate Houston. Houston is the worst team in the league.
Yes.
But instead, they go down, they're standing around, they're not moving their feet, they're jacking threes, bitching at each other for not playing defense.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know, just a bad performance all the way around.
Yeah, it's horrible. But you know what?
That's one you don't even watch film on.
Right, and that's the deal. Listening to the broadcast, Drew, no, they didn't say one word of that.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't say anything about that. And I'm going.
And you would think as somebody that has played basketball before knows that. I mean, you can see it. I mean, the amount I played, and I can tell you what they did.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have to watch the game. I just had to watch the highlights, and I can tell you, I can look at the stat line and tell you what they did.
Right, and that's my thing is that's why I'm doing this. Is because, like I tell all people, I want to educate you guys, the public, so you can understand. Because in your mind, you know what you're looking at. You're going, well, this doesn't seem right because you're listening to him. Oh, well, he must know what he's talking about because he works for the Thunder. No, the Thunder want to keep you dumb. They want to dumb it down. I'm like, I'm trying to not dumb it down. I want you to be smarter. I want you to understand what's going on. And it's just so frustrating to me, Drew. It's like, guys, the more
and you know what? I listen to the Laker broadcast, and dude, that Laker broadcast will light the Lakers up.
Golden State, same thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mean, Michael Thompson will light the Lakers up.
Yep, like Kalina Azubuike, who's from Tulsa, played in Kentucky. He lights Golden State up all the time, dude. Tell the truth.
Tell me what's happening when I'm driving down the road.
Yes.
Don't tell me it's raining while you're pissing down my leg.
And that's what we do, dude. It's frustrating. It's frustrating to me because I think they're afraid if the fans in Oklahoma City are smarter, they're not going to want to support. To me, it's just the opposite. The smarter your fans are, okay, the more they're going to support you, but they're not going to listen to your nonsense. Okay?
Right.
And that's what they're doing. They're just dumbing down. So starting the fourth quarter, here we go. We're up 2, Drew. And he starts out with Josh, Trey Man, Baisley, Jang, and K. Will. Okay?
Josh, Trey Man, Baisley, Kang, and K. Will.
Yes.
Okay.
That's who it starts out with. Okay? And right off the bat, they go on a 5-0 run.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just not good enough to sit Gilchrist started in the fourth quarter. No. They're just not.
Well,
he's going to have to play. He's young.
Yeah, but Drew, but he did that against Golden State. Remember? Kept us in, and then he pulled him out. As soon as they pulled him out, look what happened. Yep. And the whole thing is that you have got to figure out a better lineup. But they want to play Baisley for whatever reason, and they want to play Jang. And it's like, dude, you can't have both of them in the game. You just can't. And it's just frustrating as hell to me. But anyway, with 9:25, the Thunder are down 89-93. Then all of a sudden he subs in, and you've got Kendricks Williams, Trey Man, Josh, Baisley, and then J-Dub. So they insert J-Dub into the lineup is what they basically did for Jang. Okay, that's what they did. And I'm like, okay, you're putting J-Dub in the game. That's fine, but you still got Baisley in there. Why do you not have Jay Will, who's been battling, scoring points, D'ing people up, causing turnovers, knocking down threes, giving you energy, but yet you put in Baisley, a guy who you're not going to extend and know that he can't play, and you play him anyway. I don't really get it. I mean, there's got to be some reason he does it, but the Thunder are down 95-98 with 6 minutes to go, and he tried to put SGA in there with almost a little over 7 minutes to go, almost 8 minute mark. Tries to put SGA in. He sits for a minute and 30 seconds before he gets in the game. We're down 95-98. Then all of a sudden, we're down 100. He inserts J. Will. Okay? He's in there for a minute, Drew.
Yep.
And he puts in Muscala. I'm like, I don't.
It's frustrating.
Hard,
He's like I say. Well, I don't think that there's any doubt that that he's not going to be there next year. I mean, they can't bring back Chet. They can't go in and say they have 3 first-round draft picks of some guys that can go. To me, the Thunder. That's why I like the Edey kid so good at Purdue, because he can play immediately. So if you're gonna go out there and draft guys that can play immediately, then you better have a coach that they respect and that knows what he's doing.
Yep, I agree. Because, I mean, this whole thing, if you go out and get Edey, then what do? You can put Chad a small forward. He ain't got to get beat up. Then you can use his athleticism and then go in. That gives you an extra shot blocker. Okay? Then you start those two, plus you've got SGA, Josh Giddey, and Dort. And you're big up front all of a sudden. And then you can do some things, but it's just hard to watch. Let me get this fourth quarter in here, this fourth quarter box score. Rockets end up winning 112-106. And by the way, that is a winner for our guy, Drew Henthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com. That was one of his picks today. If you're watching our show, The Unpopular Hour, you would have known that he had picked the Rockets tonight in that game. OKC fall to 24-27. And when you look at the Rockets, they ended up being 7 for 23, Drew. 7 for 23, 43%, 65 rebounds, 66 points in the paint. They only had 17 turnovers, which is what we average per game as far as turning teams over. OKC, 12 for 43. So we made 5 more threes than they did, but shot 20 more threes. So of those 3, we were 5 for 20 when you add that up. You're not going to beat anybody. That's why you shoot 36% from the field, 52 rebounds, 46 pips, and 10 turnovers. Oklahoma City, 44, Rockets, 42. And then when I do my comparison the first half to second half, the Rockets were 3 for 13, so they end up being 4 for 10 the second half. And by the way, Eric Gordon was killing us. He's shooting 30%. He just couldn't miss. But, of course, he's always been streaky. Remember, he was with the Clippers. He was streaky. And then since he's been with the Rockets, he's been streaky. They were shooting 49% from the field for the game. For the first half, 43% for the second half. Oklahoma City was 8 for 24 and 12 for 43. So, Drew, we were 4 for 19 the second half from 3.
Just keep this. And there's no reason to be shooting that many threes. There's no reason. You don't need it. That's not the shot selection you're looking for.
No, that's not playing within yourself. That's just not.
It's not playing within yourself. It's not running your offense. It's not doing what got you to having a respectable record and being on a pretty good little 10-game streak here where they're playing pretty good.
Yeah, 9-5 in the month of January with 6 wins over teams who are currently in the playoffs. And then you go and you've lost twice to the Rockets.
It's frustrating. It was a frustrating night in basketball, dude.
Not really. Our Cowboys, are they still winning?
Oh, it's over, dude.
It is.
Let's get a little da-na-na.
Da-da-da. Okay,
For all
give us the
you
update.
Sooner fans out there, with your get-in free night down there at the barn dominium that you call a gym. Oklahoma State rolled in there and absolutely worked OU. Was up by as many as 23 points. Ended up winning by 12 when they put the fourth team non-scholarship players in the game for the last 5 minutes, and just absolutely that put OU in the NIT.
Dude, I told you
tonight.
today that I didn't see them coming back doing what they did against Alabama. I just didn't see it.
I tell you that completely surprised me. I had OU tonight.
Yeah, you did.
That's bad loss for OU to get not just the fact that they got beat by Oklahoma State. That's not what the bad loss is. The bad loss is how they got beat by Oklahoma State.
Yeah, yes.
They
by 20.
looked terrible doing it. They had 40 points with 7 minutes left in the ball game.
What?
Yeah.
40
with 7 minutes left in the game.
At home?
Yep.
Wow.
So they looked terrible tonight. They laid an egg, and that right there just got them an extra home game.
Yeah, that game, right? I mean, that's a game. I just didn't think that they would do the same thing that they did against Alabama. They were running high. Oh, we're this and we're that. I'm going. No,
but
you guys
I mean,
aren't.
what's OSU beat? How many times OSU beat OU and Lloyd Noble in the last 25 years? 4, 3,
No,
3
more
times.
than that.
Well, it's not that many, dude.
Not that.
It's not very many.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that we own them under Mike Boynton.
Yeah, they do.
We own them under Boynton.
I know. I hope we don't have to play those guys in the Big 12 tournament.
I agree.
Really don't.
I don't want to see them on Wednesday. That's not a good.
No.
That would not be good for us. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, as we know, or as the Bengals found out, beating a team 4 times.
But let me tell you this: Oklahoma State, they just put it on them. They punched the ball inside. They got it to Boone inside. They were hitting threes. I mean, Okie State looked good tonight. They were then Francesco was calling the game tonight, and he was Lenardi kind of had me baffled tonight on a couple things he said, but I'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Yeah, tomorrow we'll get into.
But Lenardi had OSU and OU the first 2 teams out. He didn't have either one of them in the tournament, and which I kind of agree. I mean, OSU had an outside shot, I think, maybe.
It's better now, but you got to win the games down the stretch.
Play-in game, but OU is out. I think OU is out, but now they're for sure out. Now you're 12-10, and basically in last place in the Big 12. You're not going to make the tournament.
Yeah. The thing is this with the Cowboys, they have the easiest schedule, but they've got to win their home games coming up. You've got to.
Well, their big game is Valentine's night.
Yep.
So.
Yep, they've got to win, and then of course we're there for the OSU basketball reunion on the 24th or something. So, but back to the NBA standings, Drew. The Thunder now are 24-27, which probably is going to drop them into possibly the playoff play-in game, and we do not want to see the Lakers. That is not a good play-in game. But you look at the T-Wolves. The T-Wolves, they won tonight. Did you say?
Yeah, they beat the Warriors in overtime. HuskerDrewPicks.com.
Okay, you picked that tonight. What else did you get? We got the Warriors who are now 26 and 25.
I'm on the Jazz minus the 3 against Toronto right now, and it is 125-121 with 19 seconds left in the game. Jazz are up 4 with 19 seconds left. Let's see what ends up happening here.
Well, so then you've got the T-Wolves who are now 28 and 26. The Warriors are 26 and 25.
127-121 Jazz with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, so they're going to be 27 and 26. Did you say the Pelicans lost tonight?
Let me see here. Pelicans.
I don't know if they played tonight, did they?
Tonight, Sacramento won again.
Okay, Sacramento. God dang, dude. The Kings are rolling. They're 29, and they're holding on to that third spot.
I'll just run you your scores real quick here. Sacramento beat San Antonio by 10.
Spurs are now way down there. Then they're done.
Minnesota beat Golden State in overtime by 5. Houston beat Oklahoma City. Boston Celtics beat the Brooklyn Nets by 45 points tonight.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh. Portland beat Memphis by 10 at Memphis.
So Memphis is still there. The Trailblazers are now 25 and
Yep.
26. So they've switched places with the Thunder now. So they're now
Philadelphia
11th, and the Thunder are
back.
12th.
Sixers bounced back and beat the Magic by 11. And the my Hawks are pummeling the Suns right now, up 22 in the third quarter.
Oh man! So the Suns are going to drop to 8th. The
Yep.
T-Wolves will switch spots. The Trailblazers, actually the Lakers are now. So the Thunder are now 13th, and the Lakers are 12th. So right
Say
now,
that one
as it
more
stands,
time, just in case the commander is listening. One more time.
The Lakers are now 12th. The Thunder are 13th.
Mm.
The Thunder are 24 and 27, and the Lakers are 25 and 28.
Wow.
So now
Boy,
the
I
Thunder have dropped from
can
11th
taste that
to 13th.
cold beer.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly. But anyway, when you look at the box score, I'm gonna go to the box score now. You had Jay Will, 7 points. He was 2 for 5, 1 for 3 with 4 rebounds in the limited time.
He's got to play more, Matt. He's got to play more.
I agree, Drew. I'm with you. He played 12 minutes.
Mm-hmm. He needs to be playing 25 minutes.
He had 12 minutes. He had 7 points in 12 minutes. Baisley played 15 minutes and had 3. Jang played 15 minutes and had 2. Muscala had played 12 minutes and had 6. So they were kind of right there together. But 12 minutes, he had 7 points. And he was 2 for 5. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, a block, no turnovers, and an assist. Why isn't he playing more? Plus minus, -3. Baisley -3, Jang +2. Baisley was 1. Okay, I'm gonna break it down. J Dub had 8 points. He was 2 for 9 with 8 points total. SGA 7.
How many threes did J Dub shoot?
He was 2 for 4.
See, that's where he needs to be. 4 to 6 threes a game. I like his game. That's where he needs to be.
That's where he always is. He's about right there. SGA 7 for 23, 0 for 3 from 3. He was doing fadeaway threes from the court. I don't know what he wasn't there tonight. Isaiah Joe 3 points, 1 for 6 from the field. Of course, he was 1 for 5 from 3.
I'm not a big Joe guy. That's your guy.
Yeah, I like him. Anyway, Josh Giddey, 20 points.
But you like him for his defense, though, don't you?
Yeah, I like him for his D and then his ability to knock down the 3, and he did not. He kept launching them tonight. He handles the ball well, knows his role, but he's a spot up 3-point shooter too. I like him that. Josh Giddey, 20 points. He was 9 for 18, 2 for 6.
There's your only bright spot.
Yep, eight rebounds, 3 assists. But the thing is this, Drew, Josh missed a couple of huge threes down the stretch, wide open threes that he had to make, and he just missed them. Baisley, 3 points, 1 for 4 from the field, 0 for 1 for 3, but he did have 9 rebounds. Jang, 2 points, 1 for 6, 0 for 3, 1 rebound in 15 minutes. Kendrick Williams, 13 points, 6 for 13, 1 for 5 from 3.
Yeah.
It's just Kendrick Williams 5 threes, Muscala 1 for 4. Trey Mann, Trey Mann had 18 points.
Kendrick Williams shooting 5 threes. That doesn't need to be shooting 5 threes.
No. And they were praising him about how well he played. I go, the dude you need to be praised tonight was Jay Will, who didn't get on the court. It was frustrating. Trey Mann, 18 points, 6 for 12, 4 for 9. So 9 of his 12 shots were from 3. Now, 4 for 9 is good because that's 40%, 45%, but it's when he took them. And like I said, I don't care if you shoot threes, it's when you take the threes that make all the difference in the world is when you take them. And that was just frustrating to me. So, But anyway, we'll talk about it in depth again tomorrow. And then, of course, what did you do tonight thus far on HuskerDrewPicks.com? What'd you do?
So I'm watching the ass into one here. You got Utah Jazz 127-123. They're at the free throw line with 8 seconds left. So if they can hang on here, I'll let you know before we get off the air. So we're gonna go. We'll just leave that one sitting out there for right now.
Yeah, we'll know tomorrow.
if you let's see here. So I went. Georgia was a loss. OU was a loss. I started off 0 for 3. Then I won Florida, won Purdue, won the T Wood. I'm gonna split tonight, and then off of that and off the air, I had Pitt, which was a winner, and I had the Rockets, which was a winner. So
yeah, you had the Rockets. Yeah, you had the Rockets. I know you called that tonight. You had that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's just so frustrating.
Utah just fouled Toronto with 4 seconds left in the game from 3-point range, so that just tells you why you shouldn't gamble.
Why do you ever? I've never understood that. My kids know better. I told them, I said, if you ever foul a jump shooter, you're running. You don't foul a jump shooter. You just let him. Get your hand up. Go ahead. If you can make it, you make it.
And I'm telling you, from here on out, that anytime that Duke and Carolina are the next game, just take the other team.
Yeah. Well, you called that on the show today on the Unpopular Hour. That's what you said. Actually, you said that Monday.
Yep.
Or Tuesday. It was Tuesday. It was yesterday because we were talking about the Duke game. And you go, it's going to be the same thing with North Carolina tomorrow. And you were right on the money with it.
So, Carol, just give you a little idea what they did, just to give you a little taste. Carolina shot 23 for 66 from the field for 34%. They shot 5 out of 27 from 3 for 18%. They shot 13 out of 22 from the free throw line for 58%. And they turned it over 9 times. And basically, Baycott and Davis combined for 6 for 25 from the field and 11 from 19 from the free throw line.
Dude, you sound like the Thunder. That's what they sound like.
Yeah. That's terrible, dude.
It's terrible. You sound like the Thunder, dude. Just laid an egg. I mean, the Thunder, Drew, were 38 of 104. They took 104
The thing is with that
shots.
game tonight is Carolina's sitting there. They had a chance to move into a tie for second place and get swept by Pitt.
Yeah, and the Thunder had a chance to move up. I mean, it's frustrating, dude. It's frustrating. They took 101 shots, Drew. 101 shots. How the hell do you shoot that much? 101 shots. And
you're getting a lot of long rebounds.
Yep, the Rockets were 41 of 94. So we took 10 more shots and made 3 less. They shot 31 free throws though. That's what kept them in the game. Right there. That's what kept them in.
It's midweek basketball.
Yep,
man.
it is. It's frustrating. Well, we have them again on Saturday, so we'll just.
I'm interested to see what that crowd looks like Saturday with the Rockets. I got a feeling it might be sparse.
I think it'll be good because we lost to them, and everybody will be wanting to cheer them on a home game. And
nice weather too.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice, so that's gonna help. So, all right, brother. Well, I'll see you tomorrow on the Unpopular
Hour.
Hold
on to say we'll see you right here. It's 129, 124. We got 5 seconds left here for a little live in-game update. And see if he makes the next one. Yeah, 129, 125. But the good thing is they're going to foul because they're only going to be down 3.
Yeah. Well, as long as you get the winner, and it doesn't matter. Oklahoma City just
that'll put me over 500 if I get this winner.
Well, the problem is that the Thunder now have dropped to 13th. That's the problem. They'd have to play the Lakers in right now.
Inbounds. They should foul. Give me a foul.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a foul on Kessler.
All right. Well, I will call. We'll
hook
up.
Man,
we'll hook up tomorrow.
It was good. Always on to the next one.
Yep.
What game are we at, Matt? What's their record?
We're 24 and 27, and we're
27. So we're 51 games in. We got 31 games left. I think for the Thunder to make the playoffs, I think they got to win 15 of them.
Yep, they've got to be around 40 games.
Yeah, they got to be 38. 40 gets them in. 38, they're in the play-in game.
Yep. So that's kind of where we are right now. But we got to get healthy because right now we're
maybe tomorrow I'll pull up the Thunder schedule, and once you do this before you come on the air tomorrow, we'll look and go ahead and give our 1-loss record for the rest of the 31 games.
Yeah, we can do that because I'm sitting here looking. This is what we have right now, the next few games for the Thunder. We have a Thunder at home, at the Warriors, at the Lakers, at the Blazers.
Hold on, let me get on here where you are. Give me just a second, buddy.
Yeah. Then we have the Pelicans at home and the Rockets at home.
All right, so I'm just gonna graze it. I'm gonna say we're gonna beat Houston. I'm
Yep.
gonna say we lose. Then I'm gonna say we lose
to the
3 in a
war
row.
3 in a row. Well, we could beat
And
the
I'm gonna
Blazers. We could beat the
could
Blazers.
beat the
That's
Blazers,
yeah,
but that's a tough place to
a
play.
tough place to play. Then we have the Pelicans at home, the
That's a
Rockets at
win.
home.
That's a win.
So that is three
So that now
and
they're 3
six,
and 3.
3. Then we have the All-Star break. Then we come back and we're at the Jazz, at the Suns, and then we have the Kings at home back to back.
Right, 2 times in a row. So
Yeah,
I
back
got.
to
Let's
back.
say I'm gonna say they split there.
Split that.
So I'm gonna say they 2 and 2. So now that puts them 5 and 5.
Yeah, that puts us at 29 wins at that point.
And then you got the Lakers at home. That's another loss. Utah, they're gonna split those with Utah, so that takes them 1 and 2 there.
Yeah.
Golden State, I think they lose that. That's 1 and 3. At Phoenix, I'd say they're probably losing that. 1 and 4. Maybe they beat New Orleans because they're going to be banged up.
They're banged up. We can get that one.
2 and 4. They should beat San Antonio. 3 and 4. The Nets at home, depending on who plays. You never know if who knows on that, but probably they that game.
Yeah, that's 8 wins right there, 9 wins. So that puts us at 33.
Say 3 and 6, 4 and 6. Then you got the Clippers back to back. Hopefully you can win one of those. That'd be 5 and 7. Lakers again. 5 and 8. 5 and 9. 6 and 9. 7 and 9. 8 and 9.
Yep.
Yeah. And 9 and 9. 9 and 10. 9 and 11. I'm going to say they're finished 10 and 11. What do we have them in the front?
They're 10. We had 5. That's 15 games.
15 games. I mean, that's
right there. That's right there. Right there. Yep. That's right there. That's right there on the number, which is where they've got to be. So then hopefully,
they may not lose all 3 games, the Lakers either. So Lakers are
depends on the Lakers who they play, if they play everybody or not play everybody. If LeBron and AD
well, they're going to play. We need to get together Tuesday night for that Laker game.
Yeah.
Maybe watch it here at the house or put it on up at the big tube upstairs and watch LeBron break the record.
Yep, we had to do that, and then we got to do because I got to do the show afterwards. So
yeah,
we may just do it there.
You can. Well, we can do that.
We may just do it there at the house and find a little spot.
Have some late dinner and
just do it right. We may we may go somewhere. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yep. All right, my brother. Appreciate you. That was Drew Hinthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com. Go check him out. I have
found fire.
He's found fire. And, of course, Drew will be on tomorrow on the Unpopular Hour. With Matt.
I'm gonna do my updated power rankings for the NBA.
Yeah, we gotta do those tomorrow. That's on a Thursday, so we'll get those done.
Where are you at tomorrow? Where are you at for the listeners?
I'm at home until it gets. I'm not moving. I'm not putting all this equipment out until it's completely dry.
Supposed to be nice tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I know, but I'm gonna wait. I can't take any chances. That's $4,000 worth of equipment, man. I'm not gonna take any chances. I'll wait till it warms up. If it is nice and warm up, I may go to the barbershop and do it there. So if I do it anywhere, that's where I do it at
there's no Eagle fans at the barbershop. Just 49.
Well, just 40. Yes, that's Cowboys and 49er fans at the barbershop. That's it. And we haven't been there because of the weather, so we haven't got a chance to do anything. But anyway, brother, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. That was Drew Hinthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com doing his thing. Appreciate him coming on and giving a little insight, giving us updates to where the Thunder are now in the West. So that being said, everybody have a fantastic